Do you remember the first time you went to a drive-in theater? In this video, I'm reminiscing about the first time I went to a drive-in theater while I eat Sonic. Spoiler alert, they have nothing to do with each other. Let's get started. I'm really excited because when they brought the food to the car, I smelled something that was really good, and it can only be the burger, so we'll see. I also got 3 drinks. I must have been very thirsty. I have the coconut slush with vanilla. I have the orange Fanta float and a Bart's root beer float. Let's get drinking these before they melt. All right, for this meal, I got the root beer, of course, the Fanta float. I got a premium chicken bite, large, which this does not look like a large to me. Then I have the Sonic Cheeseburger without the cheese. I have the large onion rings, the blue coconut, and I think this is what I was smelling, is the salted caramel toffee croissants. And there's like barely anything in there. And it's supposed to be 4 pieces. It's like 4 smashed pieces. And then for sauces, I have the Asian style sweet chili, the buffalo, the jalapeno ranch. I wish they gave me 2 of these, but they didn't. Hot mustard, oh not hot mustard, I'm sorry, honey mustard. And then the groovy sauce. All right, let's start eating. I'm gonna try the drinks first before they start melting. The root beer float tastes like a root beer float. The Fanta float tastes like a Fanta float. I thought it would taste more like an orange creamsicle, but it doesn't. Maybe because I didn't mix it up. Ooh. There's a slight chemical taste to this one. It's the coconut with vanilla. Don't really taste the vanilla or the coconut really. This one I had before. Everything else is new to me. I think I've had the chicken nuggets before, or the chicken bites, but it might have been different. And I've never had the burger, so let me put it on my cutting board and we'll start. Here's the burger. For the burger, I added everything I could that didn't cost extra. All right, have a good meal. The onion rings are a little bit soggy. It looks like a little bit undercooked. I'm going to try the Asian chili first with a nugget. Okay, jalapeno ranch. This is their groovy sauce. Let's try this. The app limits you to only 5 sauces, so I couldn't try everything. This is the buffalo. And this is the honey mustard. All right, for those of you who are only here just to see the food review, I'm ready to give my ratings. The burger is a miss. I probably wouldn't buy it again. I guess I could give it a 2, but technically with what's available out there, I'd really give it a 1. I probably would not order this again. Oh, I haven't tried the sweet ones yet, but I'll do that last. These nuggets, they're okay. I guess they're a 3 if, well, I don't know, I'll give it a 2. I mean, I'll eat it in a pinch, but I'm not going to Sonic just for these. The drink is probably the best thing about it. These two are probably the best drinks out of the bunch. Something's amiss with this one today. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It doesn't taste like coconut and it doesn't taste like vanilla. Just kind of like a sugary taste. This does taste like a root beer float and this does taste like a Fanta with vanilla, but it does not taste like an orange creamsicle. These sauces, none of them are good. I'll probably end up mixing them together just to make something I like to eat. And then that's it. Given no choices, I probably would eat here again, but if there's any other places around, I'd probably rather have those. Previously, the only Sonic around was in Gilroy. So when we would go to visit my in-laws, we would pass it. And one night we were going by and there was a lot of traffic. So we said, let's stop off and grab something to eat while we wait for the traffic to die down. So we went to Sonic and at the time I ordered the Blue Coconut with nuggets or something that was a handheld thing because I knew I was going to be driving, so I couldn't eat a burger. I just don't remember what it was, and I don't recall it being this. It was something in a longer container. Maybe they were wings or wing nuggets. I'm not sure what it was at the time. I wasn't a fan of it then, and I'm still not a fan of Sonic. I'm sorry. I thought I liked their drinks, but I mean, I do. The drinks are okay. It's just a miss. The sauces are a miss, and that part could have saved the nuggets. The burger is just okay. I'd rather have, for the price of this burger, I could have 2 In-N-Out burgers that are much better. So there you have it. 2 overall. Only if I had to, I would go back. I would not recommend it. Let me try this dessert before I move on. Yeah, I think it's just a croissant dough with powder on top. Basically, that's it. I thought there was a picture with caramel inside, but I'm not tasting it. All right, for those of you who are only here for the review, that was it. Now I'm gonna eat and talk about drive-ins. Oh man, all this sauce is making a mess. I can't believe that this dessert thing was what made me think that I had like some kind of teriyaki steak or something in my bag. Let's mix this ranch with this buffalo sauce. It's already jalapeno, but let's see if we can make it spicier. No, it didn't really help. I forgot to count these nuggets before I started eating them, or bites, or whatever they're called. On their app, their website, and even Google did not know how many pieces came in an order. So I didn't know, should I go for a large, a medium, or a small? I got a coupon on the app. Not coupon, I guess a discount. If I buy 1 entree or burger, I get a second entree for free. So I guess it didn't matter. I got the nuggets for free. These onion rings have a sweetness to it. I don't know if it's the onions that are sweet or something in the batter. I don't know what to dip. Let's try the ranch. So the first movie I remember ever going to a drive-in to watch was Time Bandits. The movie came out in like 1981, so I was around 9 years old when it came out. Back then, I didn't know what the movie was about. And even now as an adult, I really don't know what the movie is about. I haven't gone back to really watch it. I don't know what caused my parents to take us to go watch it. I know I probably didn't ask for it, so either my dad or my mom must have wanted to see it. The only thing I remember is part of it must have scared me enough that I did not want to go to the bathroom, even though I needed to pee. So my parents gave me an empty cup. I climbed to the back of the station wagon to pee. I don't know what happened, but I ended up peeing all over the back of the car. I don't remember going to see another drive-in until I was an adult. At the time I was in college, but I was going with 3 work friends, 3 guys, to the drive-in. I don't even recall what we watched, but I remember parking at the very end, close to the fence line. And as we were watching the movie, some guy came up to us and asked if we wanted to buy some weed. And it was funny because all 4 of us were aspiring to go into law enforcement at the time. Odd thing that stuck with me because I was thinking drive-ins are probably places where people want to go to smoke or do drugs or stuff while they're watching movies that they can't do in a regular theater. You know what? I'm gonna go get some of my own barbecue sauce so I can eat this. When the girls were young, we realized that my youngest could not sit still in a movie theater. And we wanted Maddie to be able to watch some of these Disney cartoons that were coming out. So we decided to take them to the drive-in. And it was pretty surprising because our drive-in During the day, it's a flea market. So when we got there, you can smell the rotten soda. You see the trash. But the thing is, it's very family friendly. You see families putting out picnic tables, sitting and eating while kids are playing and riding their bikes around. And you're thinking, isn't that kind of dangerous in a parking lot where kids will be playing and people driving their cars around? But you know what? Everyone there is very respectable and they watch out for each other and they're watching out for the kids. Nope. My reaction to these sauces is just my personal opinion. I would highly recommend that you try them yourselves to see if you like them or not. And then let me know in the comments. Not everyone has the same taste buds, right? So for you guys, you might love this sauce. I just don't. Oh man, I'm getting pretty full. I'm using the container for barbecue sauce. Man, I'm really full. All right, remind me next time to buy small versions, not the large. Back then we used to have a Toyota Sienna minivan and the four of us could fit in the trunk area with blankets, laying there watching the movie. I think now we would not be able to fit. Probably like maybe two of us could fit, but not all four of us. We also used to like going to the theaters because we could bring our own food and eat while we're watching. Our favorite things to eat were like fried chicken, either Popeyes or KFC. There's also Wingstop, Panda Express. Sometimes we would go to like all the different ones so that each of us would get a dish that we wanted to eat during the movie. But we would go to 7-Eleven to get our drinks and snacks, like chips, nachos, candy, definitely Slurpees. Everything except for the popcorn. The popcorn we had to get from the theater because there's nothing that beats movie theater popcorn with their butter. Too bad the girls aren't here to help me finish these drinks. I know they'd like them, but I don't think I'll be able to finish them all. Okay, thank goodness, last piece. Don't like, don't like, don't care for, don't care for. I'm so full, I don't even think I want to try eating this. Yeah, maybe I'll eat this piece right here that has all the sugar. But that's it. Yeah, not worth it. You know what I just realized? It tastes like if you took toast and sprinkled sugar on top of the toast with butter. That's what these taste like. Maybe I'll put them in the freezer and the girls can have them later. If you're a fan of Sonic, I hope I didn't offend you. It's just not my taste. So in our minivan, I had a portable toilet for the girls. It's because when we went like biking and stuff out in the open, I didn't like taking them into the bathroom, especially the men's bathroom for them to use. And I couldn't go into the women's bathroom. So I bought a portable toilet and just had them go, do their number one, number two in that little portable toilet in the van. So my wife and the girls would use that whenever we went to the theater. Now that I'm older, I was able to go into the bathroom without being scared. The only problem is the bathrooms are so disgusting. It's like the younger version of me would have appreciated it because there was pee all over the walls and the floor. It's similar to what I did to my parents in our station wagon. Let me know in the comments if you went to the drive-ins and what your first movie was. All right, well, thanks for sharing this meal with me. If you stayed this long, I really appreciate you. I hope you guys make it a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Take care now. Bye.